I think Giantx probably going to have their
Right,
hands
Liquid,
in terms of
Liquid on attack,
dealing with
Giantx
this.
on defense. We have the straight up wall.
Exactly.
We split this in half, and we are just rushing B with a double pass and walk middle, but Yampy has a Sheriff with a Viper.
Weird exchange in mid. Two in either favor. Plant will still come
The
through.
hell? And Cloud took a lot of damage.
Yeah, should have the sight, and the tempo can now slow down a little. Planted. Have to close the gap, clear back through. Yeah,
what the hell? A non-gifter, thank you for that.
Or two to get there.
Why do people have these Twitch names?
Could argue a slight advantage here for Liquid, but everybody huddled into sight, Lauren.
Yeah, a little paranoid about
it's a weird world we live in.
Everyone on the site can still
really
see
is.
closing the doors, still a little worried
okay.
someone
Omen
is
Flash
them. Little do they know it's
for
all three
after
on the
plant.
site.
You'd imagine the Omen Flash with a swing here would be
Cloud
incredible.
taking steps through, the paranoia is going to catch it. Only
And
is
it
one
is.
able to take the fight, and that's going to be Hoodie. A 1v2 needed. Kiko, yeah, a little low, but he's still breathing. He's still standing. They're still holding on.
Yeah, it didn't
Sight.
feel great over
But
towards sight. Time's
you can
pretty
hear
low.
it. It's ticking. They don't have much time on this one, and Hoodie knows that his days are numbered. And yeah, Enzo just toying with him, teasing him with him.
What
That's
the?
cruelty at its finest.
He was
Yeah,
looking
I
to
liked
fire
it.
the shock dart straight at him. Liquid on the board though. Yeah, really strange. Yeah,
Kieran,
was not
thanks for that,
expected to
mate.
stall with where Redgar is
You look like a
positioned
paid
over
chatter, but I'll
towards
take it.
Sub
Thanks so
Rosa.
much.
But 2 for 2. I mean, a chance here maybe for Giantx to pick up the pace on the flank, but yeah, Yampy lining up the shot dart for Enzo.
Ready for the role
Hoping
play.
for it.
Jump them.
Good start, and again, I think the paranoia you see in the retake there is if Kiko's managed to get himself into a tricky spot with a TP, so really Giantx got their head on a swivel.
Well, like we get to take the first step, and now we see if there's anything Giantx want to do back, right? Like, are they up to anything in this round in particular? Frenzies, Sheriffs, and Classics, and not much
Yeah,
else.
and I mean they buy a little bit into it.
No progress made by Giantx, but a deeper hold
Buy a little bit into this.
towards B main.
This at the very least is light armor.
Make use of
If they want to buy an attacker
Sheriff in that
outlaw.
situation. Liquid undecided just
Round.
yet.
Deploying drone.
Drone will sniff out. Deeper hold we were mentioning.
I mean, for once, they've actually fallen for the
Yeah,
Aldro
picking the right
fake.
site on this one though.
Didn't really work on the first map, but now
Yeah,
seems
we have
to
a
found
free
little
site,
mobility
and
as
you
they
would
can take
imagine
towards
that
the side.
Nuts
The
has
pressure
this
comes
kill.
in from Cat, and Redgar has to evacuate. He had the frenzy, and he
Okay, I love the fact
Very
that there
lucky
is no
there.
overstep
threw
there.
them
Big
towards
fan
CT,
of that.
two through middle.
They are a little bit
Information
stuck on
free
short
flying.
though.
Nats, though.
Yeah,
Almost
now there's a
pre-fired,
gun
it felt
down,
like, by
and this is gonna
Purple
get
there.
very weird.
Enzo now to try and deal with the wave coming.
Or
The
is it?
flood back on through, handles two of them, expecting that push and pull through on towards Triok, towards Cat, and he's doing well enough. Getting a little close, but they should be able to break that final hurdle. As Hoodie, yeah, gonna go
lovely.
down. So no harm, no foul. It was really Yampy, was that one player you never wanted to lose. He was that backbone there, but well explored by Liquid.
A beautiful shot from Purple, and that's looking to swing on, obviously on the back of his spy cam being removed here. Giantx nearly finding a way back into this, but unfortunately with limited investment on the side of Liquid, it's not necessarily upgrades for them to find on the back of these picks. Like you noted, Yampy, as long as he's safe, tucked away somewhere with the rifle, nothing really gets out of hand. Clean start here on the
They
side of
change
Liquid.
up, so we have the wall over
I mean,
towards
out of all
mid,
the bonuses
covers
we've
short
seen,
as
though,
well,
this is probably the
covey,
most
and
threatening.
it's
We've seen a couple
it's
of
not a
those
great
Guardians
bonus,
coming out, so
let's
I'll
be
be interested to
honest.
see if maybe
It
this
is
is
not a
one where
great
we do
bonus.
see
Got a
Giantx
hero
getting
rifle, we
that
got two
2-1 start.
spectres,
They can
two
start building off
sheriffs,
the back, but
and Giantx are pushing a middle
tempo
against
on
the
this
bonus.
is quite bizarre because
Potential free
He's
upgrades.
got
Tucked
all
towards
the way
it
into
again.
Sub Rosa, yeah.
He
but are they going to be
is-
considering this? This was used early, right? This,
It-
I feel like Liquid are going to consider it at some point. Now,
I'm not sure they
we have to wait
are.
and see when.
Who would ever do this on
the
a
other
buy
side.
round?
And it's so dangerous to do this when I'm sure the Liquid would love a upgrade or two, but they don't consider it. Oh my god. It could have been more.
Yeah.
It could have been more, and that is
And they
another
kind of
rifle.
take
Could
that,
argue
to be
should have
honest.
been.
Double upgrade. I know the
Absolutely.
Mystic's low
Now,
HP,
the
but
issue is that it is on Mystic, and he can't
That
quite
was,
ferry it any closer just yet. But again, that's
Oh,
still
man.
fine. You'll still take that. That's still huge. Purple's
Oh, man,
position, he
what's going
didn't
on there?
relent. He still held on the backside of that. So Yampy goes down and... What?
Guys,
What
what?
is
Guys,
going on
guys,
here?
guys.
Did they just forget Purple existed?
So-
There's now Enzo
someone
and Nats,
erased
both
this
with
round from my
rifles,
memory.
Up against three in middle, and we've just got to fight. Everyone's swinging. They're all taking opening fights. What a strange round, Mike. Break that down for me. I'm kind of curious what they were going for there.
I mean, Mystic's core was
Break
so
that
maybe
down
just,
for me.
Computing the fact that Yampy's fallen,
was
they
good.
don't have that safety net of the Viper Wall cutting sightlines in mid.
He's a savage.
Again, even there, descended into chaos.
Oh boy, somehow it looked worse from that POV.
Even here, yeah, Yampy's way ahead of it, so there's a big window.
There's a gap there,
here.
yeah, that's the bit that catches me, the timing.
Maybe just not anticipating a swing onto Purpo's angle. Sorry, Purpo to swing onto that angle.
Yeah.
Okay, we get the full buy round, and we've got 2 people that can't buy here, and that's a lie. We've got 2 people and 3 people that can't buy. We've got a shock for the trip over towards middle, as you can see that's not there.
Giantx getting that round, but a round nonetheless for them.
Time to jump.
Again, keeping eyes on this, it looks like a high priority for Giantx to get Purpo posted up, right? That is something they want to kind of build back to. They're leaving Nats on that side of the map with the TP. Actually, Yampy kind of drifting this way, so wondering if that's the eventual
Yeah, it's
goal.
that. Looks like Giants have some kind of read into Liquid, and they 3-person heavy stack A with 1 middle for a fast rotate.
Slow things down as well.
Sure, the read's going to be right on this one. They're doing the most perfect call you could imagine. B split. Can.
Yes. Sorry, 1 note. Dash pop, but not able to get away.
No, but it's
nicely
still
done.
right?
Does Sova try and get over towards site? No, but Sova has a drone to help.
They're not on that side of the map. Just call it that for now. As it stands, though, 2 players already answered the call. Hoodie being one of them. The Paranoid didn't isolate him, but actually it's Kiko to take him away. Site is now available, and so should be the plant. But the issue is, it's still on Enzo, and he's tucked in the corner.
Wait, he had the spike?
Away, and Giantx
Oh yeah, they messed up a little bit here for sure.
He's like caught on switch here with the spike.
Yeah.
No chance to even convert that through. I think that's what we're seeing there, the information being relayed. Maybe something has gone awry on the way into sight here.
Yeah, and it was like as soon as the flash happens spawn, the reaction needs to be better because there's no smoke spawn, so they got a flash. You got like what 3 seconds where you can get over towards the site and you have free freedom. Tuck yourself in here with the spike was not the one. I know they got killed from stairs, but
speaking of bizarre.
Oh boy.
Bucky on the board. For
Yoru with the Bucky.
Pretty quickly, I imagine.
Yes. What's he doing? Paranoia. Bucky.
Oh, nice. Picks up a gun as well. Can these guys get out of the choke point?
The man was blind. There's not much you can do.
Paranoia,
yeah, that was really well done. Set into motion. So they get the side control, but can they get that spike across? Hoodie wants to deny that. If he can, try and catch some chip damage on them on the way through.
Yeah, and there's a Bucky on site here.
Really anxious at this. Wants to get into it.
Okay, there's a gun down on site here now as well.
Beautiful, but
yeah, I mean he went for something. Enzo has his ult. Is he going to be tempted to ult this? We've got some half HPers.
Lots of util to work with still for Giantx, and that's maybe one of the key pieces on the other side though. Enzo trying to send this down range, does get a tag and a frag. Fiddy from afar, and it's down to 3.
Where's
Mike, this is getting really dangerous.
So yeah, Tripwire dealt with, but one way goes up.
Bucky is playing
another
with...
kill, but it's traded out. Mystics found a response.
The red card's been really on fire this game. Mechanically, actually hits the shots. And now Purpo with that operator feeling less invested.
No, what's going on?
Oh, God, why did I say it? Why did I say it? What have I done? Team Liquid. Oh, dear. They'll be happy, but I don't think Giantx will be with that sort of moment.
No, you could argue it's not the prettiest end to the
round.
But,
Boy.
Statistically, at this point, it's going to be a difficult recovery nonetheless. Beautiful setup here for Kiko.
That was so nice at the start.
Damn, bro.
And not an awful lot you can do in that situation if you Cloud. The widest of swings.
The pop-in swing on that, just keep it holding it down. Oh, it's
it's a mental killer.
My heart breaks
my
a little
goodness,
bit.
bro.
Especially off that mid moment as well. Like
No
Red Guy's,
way.
I mean, keep in mind, Red Guy is top
I feel bad.
The,
that was
Giantx side. So, you know, there is some validity to what I'm saying.
That's one of those moments you're just
but
like,
still,
please,
that's
please.
That's a little sour
The observer
moment.
better
Anyway,
not be on me. And we saw all of it.
You look to see what we're
Observer didn't even shake, man. Just stood on it the whole time.
It's one of the weirdest Valorant I've seen in a moment.
It's been an odd day so far.
How have you found it?
Entertaining.
I don't think Purpo's going to be feeling that.
Yampy gets the attack op out.
Now, Yampy on the Viper with an operator.
Of course. Of course he is.
And these are the sort of kills that versus a Yoru comp you don't really want to see Liquid getting kind of dry engagements on the extremities.
I can't get it out of my head.
I think that's maybe why Giantx
I can't get it out of my head.
Prioritize mid.
It's ingrained in my head. I can't stop thinking about the round before.
The stragglers in rotation, maybe when they're trying to fake a sight and then capitalize on Kiko's TP.
Yeah.
I mean, knife to cancel the drone.
Everyone's in the right place. Everyone's here. We're all in this together.
Big info.
That's huge.
Yeah, gotta cancel this one.
Nice
20,
stall as well.
30
He's gonna
seconds
slow
left.
down Kiko. He can't break
How
in.
and after
Now
they
in
get
25
in,
seconds,
this is cooked.
how are you gonna get on the site? I'm kind of interested what the plan is.
Yeah, Mystic has
is
to
it
send it.
Enzo on the operator?
Nah, Mystic has
Is
to
that
send it,
the
I think.
entry point? Because it's still util.
Mystic's gonna TP into this cage.
No, Michael, this feels quite bad.
Oh
this
yeah,
feels
it's really done.
awful. As Giantx are going,
Holy
well,
man, someone
they've
time
got
out.
20
Any
seconds to
team.
take the save
One
against all of
of
us.
you time out.
This is a perfect example of when
You can't,
Giantx
you
can
can't,
take this
can't have
space
this
away.
back to back.
Like I said, Rengar's position
I'll tell you
is
what though,
very
in
good
terms
to
of
it. Might look a
positives,
little
Vitinho's
troll that
knife
he's just walking into mid
absolutely
every
destroyed
round,
this
but
round.
he's there to
Yep.
cancel out some of these fakes. And then when you have Hoodie in a position to get into, or anybody,
And
on
this
the
right
side
here is one of the
Giantx,
big struggles, it
whoever's
feels
holding
like,
onto
of the
these signs to
Yoru
get into
comp,
spots
right?
that Kiko wants to TP into.
Getting through the
Great
choke point
round.
can
You
be
can
pretty
stop
hard.
him. You see here, it's actually just a spam. Murphy maybe notes the TP preemptively. But that's when you can't. I mean, Josh was talking about this.
The
when you
shock,
can't
yeah, they didn't
split
hit the
those
trip
angles
either,
off the
right?
choke point. If
Don't know where the
somebody's
shock
holding
went.
Kiko's
It was too
TP
far or what.
constantly, it's not even as if you can really set him up
Timeout?
with the paranoia
Dude, I think
comfortably.
both teams will take this timeout.
Because it's not red, so I'm
I
not
got
worried.
so
No,
nervous.
it's not red yet. I
Yet.
just didn't see the word.
Yeah, no, I know. And then I saw Mystic like
In
relax.
terms
I'm
of
like,
this round,
oh,
let's look.
but it's fine. It's a
They would
liquid
get
timeout.
reset, so 1-9 on top of this, but you would
I'm
force
so
by.
scared in this game of being another technical.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest,
Okay, big round for
the
Liquid.
complete opposite is what we're looking for, right? Which is kind of fast hits from Liquid, but there needs to be consideration around it. I mean, once Giantx take this space and they get Redgar set up, which is obviously the game plan, then I think they're going to be able to get themselves fairly comfortable in some of these rounds. I think Kiko doesn't get away with some of that cheese of TPing into the back lines.
Yeah. This map just feels like neither team are very comfortable yet. I'm glad you highlighted what Redgar was doing. It does feel like Giantx have some of the answers, right? Like, because again, if you ignore that 5th round, they would have had quite a decent streak here. Now that sounds silly. It's like, yeah, if you ignore one of the rounds, it would have been great. But still, like, they would have been on a 4-round streak since the pistol, so it would have been the more kind of valid rounds, right? If you want to talk about the gun rounds. But since then, again, it's just a very out of tempo, very off. Game feel so
back
far,
into
and I don't
this.
think that's going to
And
really
yeah, like we
stop
said,
as it
big
stands.
round.
But we're going to
Op
find
comes
out.
out
The
over
operator is still ahead
towards
of
middle.
Purple, so he's going to be willing to change.
And they decide to
fights,
go
challenges,
aggro
and
again.
look who's going. Well, again,
Redgar
is willing to
with
do
the
this.
solo omen is top middle again.
The thing is, in the rounds that it's unconfirmed, if
Uh-oh.
they spot ahead.
Oh my god, the timing. He's caught Mystic. He just wants to get out of there.
Respect.
Get out of the dodge,
He's
and
out
he
of
does.
there.
I mean, and
Just
they've lost
Redgar
out on
things,
Mystic
man.
Early, so what do they have to depend on late?
At least
can't-
here
you
it's
can't knock his
confirmed, right? This is a
confidence, though.
confirmation that it is happening. The
Most
rounds that
people after
Liquid
that
don't
clip
spot
over
out these
towards
sort of
B,
pushes
they
from
would be
Redgar, those are the concerning
they'd be
ones,
probably
'cause that's
shaking.
when they will get caught
This
off
guy
in
is running
rotation.
down middle.
So now looking to line up a dart. Maybe just try and force somebody off an angle or find some utility. But he nonetheless tucked into A site.
And again, the problem is you've still got Purpo then, who's adjusted from middle, going to go sit towards B main, right? So again, committing to the extremity while playing safe on the other side of the map. Even if Liquid get right up in the middle, it seems like it's already accounted for. Cloud's keeping a shoulder
Just
on
red.
this.
Hello, mate. How we doing?
Market might be a bit sketchy, right? That could be a little bit scary, but there's still Purpo, right? So Purpo can punish. He's going to find Kiko fall away. There's no second layer of pressure. They're down in 25 seconds. And Purpo can just keep doing damage, right? He's got support on site in the form of Cloud. Do they continue on this trajectory? Yes. And they got to do it dry. There's nothing fun about this for Liquid. They are so red. And yeah, the pit's a little interesting.
God, the flash was
As now,
incredible,
what are
though.
you gonna do?
Hey, Fatinho, man. Solid.
And that flash over the
Yeah,
top there from
Fatinho's a beast
Fatinho.
on this.
What
Double
was that?
flash.
I mean, the first one, a full team flash, but actually...
I mean, the
Yampi
team
getting
flash was
caught
fine
on
because he kind of hit the
outside
others and he
this
probably
pit,
called
which I
it, so
think is
it's
just
like
to
not
try
his
and cut
fault in my
off the
books.
CT, but again, there's no guarantee you find this plant. I think it just comes to it exactly the same time Enzo fell there. Didn't catch the
Yeah,
points
he
line
definitely
the
called
first
because this
time
guy's
around.
turning for the second one here as well.
Yeah, that flash still catching on the backside there.
Yeah, like we said, big round for
They've gotta
Liquid.
come up with a plan.
Lose
Now,
it,
they've had
got
one
to
timeout.
eco.
So far, I think Liquid still have
Kept
another,
it pretty
but
clean
they've
in
earned it
terms of
this half, I
Giants, so
don't know,
money's
but you're
good.
kinda hoping
So
IGL
overall,
wise they can
Odin's out.
find a
Now it's going to
solution
start being
to
hard for
Redgar
Liquid for
taking
sure.
away a lot of
Money's
space from
low.
now. Obviously, you can't
The
do this every
Odin's
round,
out.
that'd
They got
just
more
be
money to buy Odins. They can't really
silly.
get over towards
And
B all the
obviously no
time.
need to in this round.
No,
But
no,
again,
yeah.
pace change here, Mike.
Exactly. With this purchase, you don't want to see Redgar
No.
running down mid.
Ew.
Hope I'm not punished.
No. I was surprised. I thought he might have been caught there, but oh.
Look at this camera.
I think
Did
maybe
he
trying
not?
to find this man with the Guardian, but
Ooh.
he missed when you look sharp in the previous hit. Let's have Cloud and support, so not necessarily a concern just yet.
Moon flash still?
They're trying
Smoke
to make
for
him sweat
spawn.
here. Liquid just holding just close enough, and that's, I don't think he even fired off a shot then, unless I missed it. And as Cloud gets to take
Whoa.
these. Oh god, what
Whoa.
the hell is that?
Yeah, what is that, man? This gun, dude.
Enzo. I mean, Mystic made it go of it, right? But what are you gonna do, Enzo? 1v4 here, 40 seconds.
We might have a plant here.
47 HP.
Okay. More.
A chance.
30 seconds
Maybe
left.
to catch somebody. Well, nearly.
Redgar.
Of course it would be Redgar if anybody on the side of Giantx, but he finds the kill. Giantx find their 5th.
Right, so here comes the interesting part, right? Have they found the solution? What's the next steps then as well for Giantx? You can't keep doing the same thing, but you want it to still have that similar effect, right?
Yeah.
So you can't just keep walking Redgar down middle. So what do you do now? How do you keep track
Oh my
of
goodness,
any of
it's
these
fast.
adjustments that they might be trying to run?
Well, I think for Liquid, honestly, I do think the response
Muffy
is a
Clock,
little
thank you so much with the
pace
Prime.
in the
Appreciate
early
the 10
rounds.
months.
If they're
Thank
allowing
you, thank
Giantx
you.
to take this space,
Hello,
then
hello.
ultimately they are limiting their options. Or I
Hey,
guess
similar
they're
situation. They've been in
of this
quite a
sort
few of these rounds. 4
opposition.
people can't buy.
And try and work
One away
towards
from the
ultimate once
Oriole.
again.
Recon in and wall over towards A. And this
Kiko.
wall is a nightmare to
Yeah,
defend
the
A
TP,
with.
the North effort.
Recon goes
Liquid,
deep,
but-
gets shot over
Look
towards
how
B.
deep Purpo's exploring.
Yeah, and Purple is here early.
Now it's not without a
Giantx,
challenger.
yeah, I mean they've got a good feel for the map though.
Yeah.
I think they're kind of reading that. Yeah, Liquid is set up in a widespread default, looking for an engagement on one side of the map.
They did this before, but there's no really way out here for Kiko. So I'm
Drone
kinda
to push
curious
it
what
back.
his
Dude,
game
they're
plan
doing a
is,
lot
unless
of
they
just
double
like
pump towards A. It kinda looks
side
like it's
hits
like a
from one
double
choke
fake
point, which I
almost.
Yeah,
think
I mean,
this
the thing
comp
is,
struggles
well, Mystic
with.
coming over
This
here,
might
maybe
be a
if they
bit
fake,
different
it's
because
still
it's
a chance
Omen
for him to
only,
TP
but
elsewhere.
Omen
If
has
the
Omen
drones
flash
actually
and
try and
Fatino
fake
has a
into
flash to go through.
main, yeah, we'll be confirmed. Purpo's gonna know there's nothing behind it. There's a spy cam as well.
Yeah, the camera sees a lot.
Again, the reliance on these Aldra and fakes just
Omen
aren't
flash
enough
hits
to sell.
everyone.
You've still got 4 players
Gotta think
here.
that the
for
KO's
Giantx.
gotta get involved,
Redgar gets
right?
forced out of his first
Redgar's on his
position, but he's
own,
still
someone
here,
help
and he's
him
got
out.
support
Here we
now
go.
coming in from heaven. Isolated 2 on the site, but they need to deny them the
Lovely, how's
Oh,
getting 3, man.
death from
Yeah, I
above.
don't think Liquid can do this
looking
stuff,
too
man. This comp
simplistic
doesn't
here,
work
too
just going
readable.
through one choke
And now
point. They gotta go
Yampi in a
through middle.
1v5.
Like, they gotta at least split.
There's 20 seconds. And he's got a whole lot of players to deal with. It's not going to happen. Cloud, excellent work from the site, but Mike, it's too obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it is.
again,
And
these
also
sort of
good
defaults,
info
if you're
for
waiting,
Giants. They have
anticipating
a
or
very
trying
good
to
setup on B
capitalise
to
on
just try and
rotations to find
instantly
a
get
pick on
info
one
that they're
side,
not going
you
over
still have
towards
to
B
achieve
here.
something with the default. And the fact, I'm not sure when the spy cam's activated or if that's the first
Yeah, I didn't
time.
catch that, yeah.
If it was activated previously, somebody
This
has to
gun,
remove
man,
that because you
I
can't
can't.
fake versus that sort of
I do
utility.
enough for
If that's
Odin,
so deep
just
on
bullets,
main, it's gonna
just
confirm
fire
behind the
rate,
drone that it's
damage,
just Enzo.
anything
Even if
like
he pushes
this.
forward, best case scenario, he finds a kill on Purpo. There's still a camera.
Comrade and Law,
It's
thank you
not
so
gonna
much as
sell
well.
anything.
Thank
It's
you,
not
thank
like
you
an
with the
instant,
Prime. I
red
appreciate that.
alert, no.
Thank you very
And
much, man.
I think, is this the second Liquid timeout, or is this?
Yeah, this is, yeah.
Yeah, they've burned both, yeah. Which
I believe in a space of what, 4 rounds? I think
Yeah.
it was before round 6.
I'd like to see more options, because again, the first map felt like they were very dependent on those Aldrone fakes. And again, if Giantx read in
I think
into
Killjoy's
it
better
in
on this map. I just
one,
I don't mind really.
they're gonna-
Killjoy's
maybe
good,
not consider
Cypher's
it
good.
completely here, being
Doesn't
like,
make
of course,
me
every single time, but there is going to be
like
that
a
point
comp
in their
more
mind
unless
that
it
they're
feels
not just
relatively
going to
even.
lap
As
that
long as
up
you
and
do
as
good
you
stuff
said,
with the
deal
Cypher,
with that
it's nice.
utility that's committed there. Obviously, that comes with the caveat of you do have to clear Purpo, but still, if you want to sell this, got to
Yeah,
do a bit more.
it requires a much deeper commitment.
Yep.
You can't just sit outside tiles, can't sit safe behind, you know, the shed outside B lobby. That's not the case with this sort of round at least. If you want to try and sell something, somebody has to commit to an opening engagement, not just kind of pray that Giantx will give you one.
Yeah. And now the problem becomes is the economy to boot, right? They should
Yeah, I
have
mean,
run
it's
behind
been
this
this a
quite
lot of the
decent
time.
one.
It's
They're gonna
been
have ults to play with,
boss
but they're
onto
gonna face seven
rounds means eco.
regardless. I mean, hey, look, maybe they can convert something there, but it's going to be very, very difficult to do so.
Omen ult committed on the
This is a
low
good round to
buy.
maybe kind of go through the
towards
protocol list of
back
how
of
they want to
B, they
address some of this utility,
cancel.
or maybe just kind of keep it in mind, right, of what they need to be executing going forward. And again, a little bit of a split here. 3-2.
For that, say Kiko,
We gotta show.
gotta be careful
This
of
trip
that
is
kill
getting
threat.
way too much. They got a Sova.
Yeah, it's on such a deep angle to
Going on?
clear it.
Very difficult.
It's the normal trip, isn't it?
Punished, removed here. Spike not committed just yet. This is Liquid dipping their toes, testing the water.
Logic
Hey, mate.
Logic Valo, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the 21 months.
Struggle to find much else here. Two
Jake,
sheriffs, so
you're
a
an
chance
idiot,
to find
man.
a pick at least.
Thank you.
Yampy trying to scale
Thank you for
behind some of
that.
his utility.
21.
Yeah, Giantx, I mean, look how deep they are. Purpo's the only one really committed on anything. He's got the dash, he's posted deep with an operator as well. Got to favour him in a round like this.
Don't like
Too
seeing
worried
this
about
after
it.
a
Maybe they can
timeout,
isolate
I'm not
him from
gonna
that
lie.
punch, but the door's still in play, right? So it's like, there's his
Yeah, because it's pistol.
offset of timing.
It takes a long time to chip away at that.
Yeah, spam in there. I was kind of looking at this if they were kind of using this as like a mini timeout as well, just kind of taking their time over chat, but I didn't see Enzo kind of talking through too many options while they were waiting in middle. So I was kind of interested if they were going to use this as an extended pause, but not really the case, just kind of trying to play out what's in front of them, explore middle a little bit, and there's no threats to be found in Giantx. Gonna be happy with what they've done so far, and Lucia flawless here, so they keep everything they come in with.
Yeah, and this has to
financially
be a good buy
becoming
round because this is a
excessively stable.
solid defense so
And
far.
now Liquid need to deliver here, Mike. There's no two ways about it. It's got to be like this.
Yeah, map 1 streaky in terms of consecutive rounds here, but a little more concerning to see it in map 3 in terms of the nature of some of these round losses for Liquid. But I guess a real positive if you're looking at it from a Giantx perspective. They've controlled this composition of Liquid
Up,
very
out,
well.
Cloud has his ult as well. Dude,
Short here,
Cloud
bit of
is
a fight for
13 to
middle, it
3.
looks like, Mike. Yeah, they're getting into this
Yeah, and
one.
we go
Purple's-
aggro again.
And oh my
Smoke
wait,
blocks
Redgar's
middle.
walking mid again.
Redgar's
Just about to pull this back
third
out of the
rounds.
hat.
He's down
So
bottom
this
of
is
mid
the sort of
again.
round where I hope
Yeah,
if
look,
this
someone's
has been
pinged on
noted
his
in
head.
the timeouts, what the response is if Liquid try and
Okay, they don't want to
prioritise the side,
retake
which it looks
middle,
like
they just want to
might
insta-hit
try
over
and
towards
catch a
B.
window
Cloud
towards B
still
side,
has his
but
recon,
Cloud
still has an
still
Odin.
committed.
Does have the Hunter's Fury, so
Okay, this is a
curious
lot
to
on
see him
Cloud here.
commit towards a side position.
Yeah, deeper hour drone, and there's the ult as well, just to add on top of it. There's no assistance coming. Cloud, you are on your own. How much can one man do? The paranoia Ascent, he knows what's coming his way now. Oh, but
Yeah,
the
that's- I
flash
mean, that's a
on
util
top.
dump.
Lovely adjustment there as well. Adding layers to this, knowing the
I get a
spam
good
would be in
timing on
play.
this
But we've
duel.
seen this play before. It's not the first time. But Redgar
best
gonna remove
stick.
move is
Yeah.
opposing number.
Huge kill from Redgar.
now
Knife goes in,
Will be
sees the
noted
ones
with the
over
knife, so
towards
further
main as well.
information potentially.
Hit Yampy also. Yampy's
Not
low
necessarily
HP.
clear.
Oh
Exactly
my.
the opposite of a huge ultimate from Enzo.
Yeah, they're trying to scramble, trying to get out of there. Oh, almost got
He
Purple
did
down as
so
well.
much damage though. We can
Now
just
the
clean
three
him
of
up
the
with an
walking
Odin.
wounded. Looking a little less healthy than they'd want. Nat's waiting for that smoke to dissipate. If he gets a chance, he's going to hear the steps. The timing might just be
Lovely
right. The
flash on that as well. Lovely flash from Kiko.
Outstanding. Coming in. And Liquid.
That looks a lot better. It's a good reaction
This
from
time
them
they get
taking
it.
middle.
I mean, that might just be best case scenario, recovered half here for Liquid. A chance to maybe find 5, but at least coming out of this 8-4, yeah, you're not necessarily happy, but with how it's gone, flash was fantastic.
Yeah,
from
that
Kiko.
was-
How did it
That's
get
a
all
really
funny
cool
there?
flash.
It's
Yeah.
just- yeah, really impressive.
But yeah, to even just, I guess, plug the lead, stop the bleeding here in terms of that run around. Crucial for Liquid. And it will be a miracle if they do find a 7-5.
Yeah, I've still been
to be honest.
enjoying how
They
Giants
looked
have approached
shut
this
out
though.
of this.
Smoke over towards middle the whole time. They've been
Okay,
playing
so I'm wondering
aggro
if
here a
Yampy
lot
notes
on the
the
big
utility
buy
invested
rounds.
late
Pretty much
towards
just
B main.
trying to force Liquid
Again, we
to
still
hit
know
into
that there is a
sides
play
from
here
the
in
one
form
choke
of
point, the
Purpo.
thing that the comp struggles to do.
So have they righted their
Even the
wrongs?
smoke at the
Right,
beginning
have they
means they have to
learned
use the
these
drone
lessons?
early because they're just
They're
conditioned to
trying
think
to
they're
kind of
in
imply
middle.
pressure in middle. Going to force out the out drone on the other side. And it's Yampy to go and try and clear this camera. It's a little game of chess between these two. The information game early.
Yeah, Liquid is so cautious. I mean, this time around, not in the typical kind of 2-1-2 that they have been.
Worry at the
It's
moment
like they were
is
trying
you
to
just
get a
gotta look
split
at
going
Cloud.
early on,
As
but
the
maybe
time
not
gets
liking the
lower,
look of something. Kiko
the more
now gonna
effective
try
his
and-
ult's gonna be. So pressure up towards short.
This is really close. Bye for Tino. Finds a swing so well and gets out of
so
danger
dead,
until then.
yeah,
Enzo
create a
on
lot
the
of pressure.
trade.
Keep an eye on
Okay,
the
so they've made
Cypher
impact
towards
this
B
time.
main.
One trade out, but Hoodie gets cleared.
It
This Spectre.
does,
But
sure.
still, the final
Does
boss
Clouds
waiting is
get
Purpo,
his
and he
ult
was
off
the
in
problem.
time?
Yeah, they get the info, but they still have to get past him if they want to, I guess, nail the landing on this B site.
The even ult?
You know where he is, but you got to handle him. Mystic does well to find Cloud just charging into the smoke. In name and in nature, he finds his value, but it's Purpo still the problem on the back of the
Man,
site.
Purpo's been a
Still
god
finding
at the
them
moment.
kills. And did he spot Mystic? I think he
Oh,
absolutely
oh.
did. Oh, Stunning from
That was a shot and a half,
Final
man.
boss
That was a nice
stands.
round
Liquid
from
don't
him.
get past him.
Really
And it's just
carried that
another
round
example, though,
heavy.
of
What
how
a shot at
split
the
Liquid
end.
are. It takes so long for them to collapse behind what is a win, effectively. And I say a win, it's a trade. It comes to a trade.
Beck
in
underscore
three, and
FPS,
ultimately
thank you
it's not
with
Kiko
the
you wanna see
whole year
for
as
because
well.
he's the one that can
Enjoying the new
TNE out,
YouTube content?
capitalise
Thank
on
you
the
so much.
pressure elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, trying
And
to
then, like I
grow
said,
it. It's
takes
been
a full
fun.
10, 15
Honestly, I'm excited for when we get a
after
bit of
Yampy
downtime,
dies
so I can
to even
look
descend
at some
upon
rounds a bit
B
more
side.
in depth. I appreciate that. Thank you.
It's not impossible,
It's
but
not. No, it did. Like I said, I still come back to the same thing. It
Yeah.
feels like a bit of a recovery at the end here to
Yeah.
even find one. Like I'm
because what is the
Watching
Clutches
MAC
and
later?
swords,
Nah, I
yeah,
don't
it was the
think so.
clutches
Today's
and
like the
swords.
only day I
Oh,
can
man.
gym for like the next 8 days or
yeah,
something.
pistol,
So
round 5 and then round
Yeah.
11.
I want to try
Yeah.
good gym
Oh,
plan.
ain't easy. Ain't easy. If you're a Giants fan, you're going to be happy with what you've seen. They won the kind of, I guess, the harder rounds to convert, the
Dude,
rifle rounds.
walk
They had a good
push
beat on
over
the game,
towards.
but ooh,
Oh my.
Redgar. Going to be left feeling a little bruised after that. Reeling on
Liquid have been
64.
having some
Nats
weird
posted up. This is very
agents
proactive,
with a
actually, from
sheriff.
Liquid.
On defense,
And
the
Enzo's gotta be
Omen has a
careful 'cause
sheriff.
he
On
could get
attack,
isolated
Yampy
here. If
had a
there's pressure
sheriff.
felt
On
on
Viper.
extremities, the normal answer is middle.
I think Giantx, you can see them kind of considering that. That's the expected next step here.
Is this bait too obvious?
Trying to get Rats back into a similar position we saw on Icebox a few times. Tucked behind a box.
Decided
The
not
only
to smoke
open
short.
segment is here. Now, yeah, there is utility, but once that's gone, it's game on, and they're going to be isolated towards main. The smoke actually going to kind of adjust the routing a little more, going to take him towards heaven.
Yeah,
but
Redgar
Redgar's just gonna
realizes
play
they're
his
just
life.
gonna
Yeah, I was
push
gonna say,
this.
you want to just see him sit here. He's got the
Yep.
paranoia, so he
Redgar's
can
played
set
this
up
very well.
the rest of the team to retake this space if necessary.
Really well.
This is smart from
It's
Redgar.
so well read.
This is really, really well done. They're not going to clear this deep.
I was going to
They
say,
may
how long does
consider it,
Mystic
but
hold this
he's
for?
kept two players busy.
Damn,
It's
what a round
beautiful
from Redgar. He
A
played so
1-1
well,
trade
him.
out. They might have to be now careful of A main in the kind of, I guess, post-plant, but
Yeah,
that
he
was
delayed
really well
so
done from
much
him. Heads
time.
up work, 3 players noted. They now know everything. They
All
have
of
the
this
full
is on,
information and full picture.
all this is on Nats, though. Enzo has
shouldn't
recon.
have too many surprises, so Liquid got to really turn
Recon
up
and
here with some
flash.
shots.
Flash goes in,
Get that
recon goes
information
out.
back on track.
The scan 2.
First couple of tags found towards Nats. It's actually Cloudify and Yampy. Enzo on the trade, and it's going to be Nats trying to find them towards Hell. But it's not going their way. But still,
Nicely
Kiko!
done. Kiko hit a
And
lot of
Enzo
shots. Yeah, they
gets
timed
the
this well
odds,
still. The
gets
recon
the
hit 2.
information.
Even though Nats didn't hit the shot, it's still enough distraction for them to just get some kills.
Turns it on its head.
He buys a ton of time, but
Who enough on the first pistol?
just can't hold on. I think maybe
Can't even remember.
anticipating that Liquid have finally given up on trying to dig him out of that position. Initially, I mean, with Yampy. Yeah, Yampy's
Liquid?
attempt
They get
to
double
throw
pistol?
himself back onto site here.
Yeah, you're right.
Liquid able to come out on
So
top.
it's 3-3 for pistols. 2-0 on this map.
Again, not out of this map just yet.
Double
Set
outlaw.
themselves up to
Double.
get themselves a comeback going here in the second half.
Right here.
You know you're playing
Cloud, yeah,
Enzo.
Cloud almost blocked out there. By the way, you can see the moment of panic.
There they
Again,
are.
just oh dear.
Well, Nats actually.
Oh, wait, it was
starting to
Nats?
smoke, yeah.
Yeah, they were all
Oh, the
distracted
shot
trying to
on
hide
top.
behind the
It's a
box.
blender.
Yeah,
Cloud,
and he
he's
did
alive
great
on
as well. I
8
think
HP.
he literally saw one in the smoke and killed the guy behind, maybe.
That's a flawless and a half. It ain't pretty, but it's
Yeah,
job
no one
done.
goes down. It's good for their
Okay.
econ.
All right, Liquid.
Did they
You're
hear
taking
any
the
of
first
the
steps.
outlaws?
Sell me on it now. Once we get into these
Don't
gun
think
rounds,
so.
hey, this is your bonus, so I'm not going to hold you to such a high standard, but I want to see it in the gun rounds. But for now, they've done what they needed, Mike. 2 steps. That's it. Pistol, convert second, and look at how they did it as well. Yeah, that's lush work coming out. I mean, you take it when you get them. It ain't the prettiest, but hey, job done. Exactly.
Yeah, same.
What the?
True.
I was just about to say that, Enzo.
I agree.
Okay, double outlaw, and I don't think they know it's here. And
I was gonna
Cloud
say,
has already
Cloud
been spammed
buying
down,
the
so that's
Odin
one
back
person they
into
can
this,
one-shot.
A smile from Enzo to confirm. They're trying to dig him out of
And
that position.
purple... Wait, that
I
shock
have
dart
the
did
spike.
nothing?
You have to try and make this work now. Again, a bit more difficult to justify on the attack. Nonetheless. See how it does progress. See the drone going to clear through towards bottom mid here. I mean, Liquid very proactive on the
Yeah,
other side
it's
of the map. looking
info
towards
for
short, but
info.
forced
Once
back
they
now.
realize they're taking
They're gonna
mid,
re-explore main.
decide to 3-person walk push A main. No
Still a
one
minute
is
left
here.
on the clock as well, so this is
Yeah.
very proactive from
Yeah,
Liquid.
it is. I quite like it.
Yeah, they insta drop wall. They see no
Timing
one.
could be
Could still be behind this
very interesting
box.
too. They're going to get so much information, but
I mean, they're
again,
gonna
don't know
think
how
it's
Giantx are
B
gonna
from
read
this.
either, 'cause they're
Yeah,
making
so they
slow
decide
but
to
steady
smoke
progress
B one
towards
way,
B,
I
up
imagine.
middle. Yampy, he's drifting away because there has been enough time passing now. A little bit of info, and now here comes the burst, but it's going to be Nats and
Nats.
Enzo here. Oh god, look at the state of this. Cloud leaps on in. Actually, it's perfect to clear Enzo.
Yeah,
Sights
it was weird. I
available
don't know
and
why
open.
Enzo moved out of
Found one.
position when they cleared all at A main.
Towards,
Like he still
Still
bid
has,
on the
yeah.
fake even though there was no one A main.
can he actually?
Was just a
follow up on
bonus
this
though, I
side?
guess. But
And again, these outlaws aren't going to be what they really want here either, because look at the armor that's on the other side. This isn't going to be as comfortable as maybe
No.
they'd want. Trying to spam their way through, but there's so many unknown angles, so many issues they could face, and I gotta say, Kiko's pretty far away from this still.
I mean, they're looking to just kind of
Yeah,
yeah,
Herd them in
contain and
here.
do some damage.
looks like it.
remove these weapons as best they can.
I mean, it is just a bonus, I guess. That's maybe not the worst outcome.
I think now Giantx have realised.
I smoke.
Trying to exit through on Cat.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
the
actually
line of
ducked
sight.
under it.
That's so sick. Very nice work from Yampy.
Damn, no
Beautifully
guns.
done. Gonna cost them
and
a lot here.
Kiko.
Maybe even considering, did I have time for that defuse? No, absolutely not. But still, you take
Yeah,
a
he's gonna try
nice
to get an
little
upgrade
bonus
here.
there, cost him a great deal.
Don't want that, but he can buy an op.
Full reinvestment.
Dude, he really shouldn't have gone down there, right? They can't afford heavy armor.
Just jump on
Pretty
Nat's
sure. I
head.
think he would want an outlaw into this.
Response found here. And, I mean, the purchase not as bad,
Oi, sir.
all things considering. One off the Hunter's Fury for Cloud as well
Because I mean, there would have been
have set
people. There's
themselves up
4
here.
people that can get one shot.
in the second half. 3 rounds left to find.
Cloud
to
1
close
kill
this
away
gap.
or 1 orb away from his ult, and everyone can't buy next.
Looking towards middle.
That's a
it's
lie.
Kiko.
Nats can buy next.
He's eyeing up tiles, but wondering how far he's. Okay. This
He's got
is
a
how
ton of
far
space
he's
Dude, they're doing
to
it back
explore.
to him.
Yeah, Fatino's
The
here
red
really
guy.
deep on this.
This time he has a TP away though.
I'm wondering what the
Fake
game plan
teleport.
is.
Time to jump.
It looks like they want to re-clear middle. Maybe Cloud's aware of the possibility. Yeah,
Done.
I mean,
Get
he was
out of there.
considering it, but
He's done.
actively
Well,
clearing.
Cloud gets his ult to the next
decent
round.
tag onto Kiko though, down
Yeah.
to 46, so that will humble him maybe for the rest of this round. Keep him in check.
Still a little worried.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
anyone down there? No. It was a single man
Imagine that's
mission.
Redgar calling to clear that spot.
More than likely. What do they do now? Down to 4, right? Like early damage. They're not finding any easy pathing, but again, very patient from Giantx.
Walking towards this trip though.
Another fake over towards short into the B split.
Southside market. That'll be confirmation.
Back to Nats, back aside.
Cam to confirm numbers on the way in here as well.
The Yori flash to help him
So
maybe?
yeah, going to be tough.
Doubt there's one on
Giantx
site.
to
Maybe.
continue pushing forwards here towards B.
Setting up for one.
They know they're going towards
flash
Nats.
in.
Held
Very
sight,
flash
never
hits.
easy. 14, yeah, there it is.
nice,
That's
keeping
why.
on the time, 10
Nats
seconds.
is always good for one, but he does get traded out. But it's Yampy then to take over the mantle. 8
Both on site.
seconds for this plant. They need to defend him. Hoodie tries,
Okay,
but
nicely done.
fails.
Yeah, they did
Team
actually have Yori
Liquid
flashes for sight as well, and
still
that's just
standing,
playing
still
around this
breathing.
trip. And
Closing
Giant's got to go a bit
the
faster than
gap,
that, you
9
think?
to 7 now.
Like the push
Another
towards
step in the
middle as
right
well.
direction for Liquid. And this has humbled the money off that fantastic bonus round. The
Oh man,
amount
it's,
they
yeah,
achieved
there's literally
there,
just
this
every half
quells
is
any
just
of
an
those
Odin.
purchases back from
This whole map
Giantx.
is just someone dominating with an Odin, I
Yeah,
swear.
the trip just so deep on lane. You can see Purpo's conscious of it. He doesn't want to just barrel onto site, but even so, you
Oh,
allow
sorry, chat.
Nats to sit comfortable in those sort of setups. He's usually going to punish.
Pressing all the wrong buttons.
The timeout will come through from Giantx now. Moment to reconsider their approach potentially.
The leak, yeah.
Again, it's been fairly clean Valorant from Liquid in the second half here. It's not an awful lot for Giantx to really take away from this and identify as a problem or
there's
something
nothing
to,
unorthodox.
something to target, troubleshooting wise.
And I wonder if it's more just kind of how they're approaching the map, because again, we've seen this kind of like very patient mid plays, maybe just how they want to kind of look around to maybe remove Kiko from
Alright,
there,
what kind
so be
of
aware of
what kind of
that. But
strat are they
again,
doing?
even then,
Man, I hope
it's
they
very
don't
hard to kind of have an
put some ults into this, really.
overall idea of how to deal with it.
That's always the thing you want to see, which playing versus a Yoru, particularly when they're on the defense, is waiting for something to maybe happen. As soon as the barrier drops, it's like, is somebody drifting forwards? But there was a huge gap in mid here that Kiko exploits fairly comfortably, to be honest, with no support. There was no utility to put it in motion. It was pretty much, I'm walking out mid.
And I was a little surprised because Fortinio and Cloud both seemed kind of considering it, but neither invested utility.
Did he miss his flight? There's no chance that Hypoc is getting his flight
so
today.
I was a little, I wonder if that's maybe the change. Oh, it's Enzo. Oh, and Nats. Oh, God,
I mean, it's
they've
just
not
an eco.
seen one of these players. The last time in these sort of
It's
rounds,
just
I
an
don't think
eco,
they saw them either.
taking a lot of chip damage on this. Yeah, I mean, I guess they tested B with the eco, but you would imagine the timeout was a lot of talk about the big buy runs, so I wouldn't get too worried if you're a Giants fan.
Well, 1 3/4.
1 3/4. That's how we talk about Tom and Mitch. Right. I don't know why I'm blaming him today. It's because he's not here.
Hey, that's a massive kill on short. Gun down, gets into a weird situation.
Yeah, it makes you want to like be
That's
upset and take
clears
it out on Mitch, 'cause
middle
I think he
after they break
encouraged
the
it,
trip.
if anything. But again,
And they realise now they can
there's
just
no
send it up
real
over towards
easy
A.
avenue forward here.
Yeah, it's free gun.
Giantx, but they're going to try what they can. And Yami's position is basically wraps on this
Bro,
round.
some of these
The
flashes are
flashes,
incredible.
It's
Yeah,
so
some of these
good.
flashes are
Again,
so
him taking
good
over
from
that
the
A main
Yoru.
control, he already had the round in hand when they don't have a split towards it. There's no threat there. So again, 9 to 8 gap. Again, closing now. Now if we get 9-9, it gets a little fun. But they do have that snowball round almost in touching distance. Mike, it's right there for Giantx.
Yeah, looking on the other side of things, Hunter's Fury
He's
gets
just
a pit to maybe slow things
slapping
down.
his hands,
The
dude.
defense for Liquid.
That is
You're
mouse
absolutely
hand?
right.
Which side is
Giantx
he?
gonna have plenty
I'll be doing
of
that.
tools at their disposal here, should they get Coutinho and Purpo another orb.
Okay. Early round towards B, not gonna happen. Okay, that's a Vibe
That's a
spit and a
yeah,
half.
Oh,
that's
what
a wide
the-
spread on that.
That's pretty cool.
They completely
Well,
cut
you
off
can't
any
go up short.
possibility of splitting through 8.
Yampi's works
You
better
force
than
them into
Nats, is
middle,
what we
and then
figured
it's
out.
camera into Yoru flash, into Omen flash, into
That's
swing.
gonna, I wonder how that kind of tempers maybe Giantx's plans, because it's very hard to kind of apply
It's just a
pressure
nice
and
setup
choke.
in general, to be
I mean,
honest.
this is-
I like it.
This is the sort of pit that you have to
Info
walk
trip
so
into
far
kill
into
trip.
it that you're always going to be 1 HP.
Someone that
Yeah,
can
you can
spam.
just sit at the
Yeah,
other
you're
side
right.
of that, and it's not one that you
And
can
over
really
towards B, you
challenge
just got
with
the Odin.
utility, because there's such a huge
I would say
gap.
this is the weakest
close on him.
point of it. So
Unfortunately, the other side of this, maybe
many,
reading this, that, you know, the pits
Cloud
here,
still has
maybe
one
they
shock
don't
dart.
have Nats' utility alongside it.
does he get caught?
Pop flash waiting on this. Hello, Hoodie.
Hoodie lives here, this is huge.
How are you alive? Kiko's mad about it. He's
Yeah, he's
so
running
chill
at
about it.
him.
So someone just flew at me. with a
Meanwhile, while
shorty
that's
there,
going
little
on,
setup for me. I'm all good. I'm gonna
Hoodie
still
did
get
incredible
He
to
should
get
be
one.
one in that situation.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did, but it's a
They
miracle.
take over
and it's
towards
worked
A
out
side.
well,
They
but
know
they're
that
gonna
all
get
the
the
short
plan
is
here, but they're gonna
clear.
be worried about Cat. There's no subtlety to where
Enzo
Team
gets a
Liquid
kill,
are
he
gonna be
gets-
residing, but can they handle them? So far, the answer is no, but it's traded back and forth. Mystic gonna put down Redgar, who caught Nats, but the plant gets denied for a second.
We all know
God.
Plant.
Oh God, again,
Yeah, he has
Enzo.
Silver ult as well.
He's such a nuisance
He can just wait
to
for the
play up
tap.
against,
He's
and
got
drifts
the ult
away.
now as well.
And you can hear it there.
No way, he got
Oh, dearie me, this has gone from
He got an
bad to worse. There's
accidental.
not much more they can do. 6 seconds now.
Yeah,
Just
gotta
put a
hold
body to
this.
it if you can. Oh, there it is, denied. Around
nicely done from Enzo on this one.
Playing from the back, positions noted, everything noted, and they still get the value. We're
going
back
for the
up all
planter and he
even,
got a
9
stray on
apiece
the
here.
other guy.
Liquid turning up now.
Almost a
The
little
Giants need to
bizarre
go
that
way
Giantx
faster.
find success at
I think
A side.
Hoodie did great.
I said Hoodie. All you could want and more from that situation. I'm not sure even actually if Nats repositioned on the back of the spy cam, being removed, maybe thinking it was a split towards B. Yeah, ridiculous wallbang to come through from Enzo.
Oh. What do you think that signified?
What was that?
Just
5
shimmy inside
ults.
the pit.
That's what it was. I was just wondering. I'm sorry to put you on the
Yeah.
spot like this. As it stands, though, talking of the snowball round, well, they've only got sheriffs to complement it. So we see a little bit of light armor, but again, Purple going to bring out the knives. Maybe that's a chance to do some serious damage. We haven't really seen them be able to explore. Sure, it seems a high priority going out from Liquid to keep control of this. Early
And
utility.
they want to
swing
crunch
out
over
the
towards
Yankees.
middle.
And that Sack's going walkies. Yeah, hello, Kiko gonna find Redgar. And the trade out, yeah, Cloud gonna claim one back, but they need a couple more, and they're not
Yeah,
gonna
and
get
they
a
did it
couple
with
more. It's just
everyone.
Fedinho, and wow, Liquid.
And they
Taking
shut down
matters
over
into their
towards
own
middle.
hands, being proactive
What
there.
I mean, they only use
That's
one
it,
ult into
double
it, right?
digits
In terms of
found.
knives.
But until they're across the finish line, Mike, I ain't saying a word.
Yeah, I don't even
I
want to
don't
talk
care
about
if
this.
it's
Every map
12.
has its gimmick.
I
Yeah,
don't
but the
care
map,
if it's 12.
Comfortable
the
second
gimmick
half, we'll
on
leave it at that.
Ascent
Yeah,
isn't
that's
the
fine.
paper
They've
thin
done the
walls,
hard
it's
work,
the
though, getting
doors.
back into this decider.
It's not.
Considering
It's not meant to
on
be
the
the
first
paper
half
thin
point.
walls.
Kiko
That's just
now
kind of the game.
will pick up the operator, so another spanner in the works.
Okay.
Maybe something to throw off the
Yeah.
early round protocols here. Not going to be as aggressive, trying to just find himself on an angle. Well, no presence off the rip here.
This is quick from Purpo.
This is quick, and
Right
honestly,
middle.
it makes a
Wise
lot of
for
sense
Kiko to
considering some of
not
these
even just
rounds have gone
retreat,
to
but TP
time.
all the way out.
One towards B,
Yeah,
one
they felt
towards
enough of
A.
that pressure. Aldrone to try and reassess the space, but denied quite early, and actually before it could clear
Yampy
Purpo,
is
so maybe he gets played in,
heavy
maybe not,
committed.
because Yampy
Got an
just
Omen flash to
swings
get him out of
Cat,
there, right?
takes away Cloud, and they get the early man advantage. Giantx is just getting nothing. Redgar, okay, I've told a lie. I've told an
No
absolute
way.
fable and a fib, because Yampy comes
How
creeping out
how
the
has
corner.
Yampy managed to
I don't know
crawl
how
his
he's
way out of
living,
that?
let alone how he got that kill. I don't understand.
Do this here.
Actually,
Okay.
big info from Kiko.
Yeah.
Okay, but the paranoia gets sent. We've got a 3v2 here. Spike is down. Ults are coming out everywhere.
and
This
this
is a
does
game
show
of
whether Yoru's
information,
on.
back and forth.
I'm back.
Kiko top middle, trying to hit the
Oof.
adjustment, and it's
Flash
great.
shot.
Redgar's gone down. Flash off the back, but it's all on Hoodie. Notes the one on short, knows there's one towards top middle. but
And
he
nicely
can't
done.
get past
Very
Kiko.
convincing. It's been a strong
Keeps him
defense
down,
half so far.
Readjusts well. Very unorthodox, but it works.
Yampy gets out of this corner after the fragment gets posted in, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Just isn't with a full
insane that
run
he gets the second kill.
in. Cloud so conscious he can't back into either corner
Look at
here.
this. Wow.
Because he's tagged and revealed, he has to just commit towards holding the short
This
angle.
one.
Really nice setup for the
They
mid
all
crunch.
got 3 ults, and they're
From
big
Liquid.
ones though, but yeah, force buy
Like I
for
said, on the back
Giantx,
of
and it's
discipline,
not a
really,
good
Kiko
force
not
buy.
giving away that opener.
Really.
Built enough pressure, as you noted,
Considering, I mean,
to just TP out. Not
they got to
look
at
for a
least
second
use the
angle.
ults into it.
Surely Liquid closed this out, right?
I actually said that.
They're up 11-9. It's been an exceptional half. Clean Valorant, confident Valorant.
What a flip from the 8-4 though. Like it's crazy to think
Genuinely.
about.
Time to jump.
Oh, we've cursed it so severely now. You ready for Giantx to get this one? Sorry, Liquid fans. It's just for the fun. And a little bit of an adjustment here. No presence in middle that's been noted early. No steps towards B. It's the first time we're seeing this kind of A-side investigation so
I mean,
cleanly.
Stop on this site is a
There's
lot.
that late mid
With
presence.
the KO ult,
Going to be handled,
just
but that's actually going to send away
eerie
if
wrecks
anything.
it.
Kiko towards the side of the map that they're going to be
And
going on.
Yampy didn't get a
And here
molly
we
off.
go, Purpo jumping at the bit. This time he's going to
Two
get in there,
kills,
but it's
though.
Yampy playing from Dice, and he rolls them well, but Purpo on the trade out. Still a 3-3. Where is the spike? It's left at main. That's still a problem here. Still an issue. Couldn't quite capitalize on the
Surely
kill that
someone
could have
raises
happened there, but here
Coutinho.
comes the collection, hopefully, of the player and the spike. But they've got to
And
be
do they
careful
fast
about
flood
this
with
one.
this?
Coutinho back on his feet.
Ooh,
What?
what?
What? Oh, we've cursed them. We've cursed them severely, Michael. I can't believe we've done it, but it's Nats now in a 1v4. They're
Damn,
all
well, that was
standing,
nice and clean in
and
the
it's
end.
10 for Giantx.
Yeah, the ult meant a lot on
Taking
this.
one step back here. The first time we've really seen them explore that A side like this.
Yeah, like
How
she
did
says,
they
we've
get
gassed
Show me
them.
Hoodie's POV.
We had nothing to do with it.
Get it? I don't understand.
The second one was definitely blind through the cage, but I mean,
This is Yampy.
yeah, Yampy slows things
Nice.
down here, gets the knock onto Coutinho,
Did the
obviously.
best he could. Okay.
Oh,
Damn, bro. Absolute shots.
Nuts.
a tough pill to swallow for Liquid. It wasn't a full investment. Obviously, there were weapons
money's
brought
still
into
pretty
that for
good.
Yeah,
Giantx,
yeah.
but again, Liquid teed up to find themselves
Can you
12.
repeat that? Not really.
Just
KO
missing
was the
mark.
big factor.
They're clearing the knife, kind of indicating they have taken over B main control, but the question mark is who? Who resides there?
Wait, that's...
Enzo,
Wait, that's
that bit of
nice.
info, really reading into this heftily. Giantx cautious on every corner.
Kind of huddled into outside B main here. Question marks across the map, yes, but no, they're looking to just Find something to springboard off, a catalyst
Here.
for this B site execute.
I'm worried when this
Is that
time
enough
gets
to
low.
indicate that the operator
It's
was
hard to
there?
get through this.
I
Gotta
don't
wait for the
really
smoke and then just send
know
it.
what they... Oh, Yampy. Yampy.
P, what are you doing?
Don't do yappy things.
He's thinking about it though.
Portal closed.
He's thinking, oh dear!
Double.
And Hoodie and Fatino aren't thinking of anything because they're dead.
Oh.
A re-aggressor from
Yampy
Kiko.
still has a molly.
A little
They have
maybe
no
over the
idea
top
where the
there,
Omen
but
went
hey,
to. The Omen
take what you
ulted
can
next
get
to
at
him,
this point.
next to
The
himself,
paranoia gets posted,
and they
so it
think he's
slows
back
them
at
down. The
sight.
smoke is great, but they're getting disrespected. Purple gonna go straight forward, but it's Red
Okay,
Guard
now they
full.
know where he is, so
Enzo's
everyone
gonna
can
catch him with the
focus.
spam, and now there's issues galore as
And
Mystic adds insult to
yeah,
injury.
nicely done. They
Liquid
insta-reply back.
holding it down.
2 chances.
3 still alive. Operator recovered. They are on match point.
A long time in the making here. Kiko's patience pays off here. He said the re-aggress, sure, maybe, but the confirmation at least behind it.
I think the
with how
re-aggress
Giantx
is
have
okay
approached
because he was so
Ascent
convinced that the
overall.
Omen had gone over towards sight. So
And the cleanup
I think if he like runs back as
On
Yampy's
point
searching
for
for the
Liquid.
Omen, like he could get shot from spawn. So to take a one-on-one where he
Giantx will be
knows
able to
that someone's
string
there,
some
I actually think like
rifles
the reface on A main,
Fury,
sorry,
yeah.
B main because of the Omen ult was so
I'm
fun.
just thinking back to the previous.
Okay, 2 chances.
Giantx able
Just because
to
they had
slip
no
in
idea
there.
what the Omen actually was. He could get shot
Where are they
either
all to?
angle.
It could be great, right? It could be great. Red Guard won't expect them.
I think it says somebody heard something from mid here because
They were spamming, but I'm not sure. Okay, they're kind
Well,
of
Fatinho
dismantling
would have been
this,
in
yeah.
a spot to hear those steps, but there's no pings or anything. It's only Redguard back here, and it's not necessarily an unorthodox position for the Omen to be in. Maybe just to get Kiko on this deep angle now. One off his ultimate. Have a TP back towards sight, but Giantx might be able to get behind that.
Okay, pop flash. Ooh.
Doesn't land.
Cage trigger.
It's all a bit wonky,
Just
isn't it?
warming us up for the Koi game.
It feels... Oh dear, no! Kiko waited so long, but so did Redguard, and he waited a little longer. Yampy, you gotta be here! Maybe he is!
What?
Popo's gone down, he knows they're coming
That's
for
the
a
most
shot, he's got
ridiculous
the
shot
third.
ever.
But is that enough? A 3v3 now, post plant should be on the horizon, and Cloud's got his ult. Caution being aired here, safety in the plant, but can they even get to a safe post plant? They still have 1 by main, they have 2 on the site. Enzo starts to clear, our drone's still there, 2 shock darts to boot. Paranoia
Cloud
from
on middle
Redguard
of
and a lot
sight
kit for
can't
Cloud.
really use his ult ever.
It's
Has a
useful in
recon
this
though,
post
wouldn't he
plant,
feel
like-
comfy?
Gonna find a way to break back through though.
Oh, man.
Cloud gonna send up the recon, and yeah, Nats.
Actually did get the guy heaven and
On a nice
provide for
edge.
that kill.
Enzo, he's fallen. Cloud gets tagged. The
What a
paranoia
flash.
is
What an
perfect.
absolute
And
flash from
Cloud
Redguard.
is not gonna
Cloud
let
did
that
so
slip.
good to get that
A
recon
step
off as well.
back.
Took a little bit of a risk with the
Maybe
timing,
the
but
knife to the
worked
heart
out
here.
great.
As Liquid, they've got money, they've got to buy, but do we go OT
Yeah,
again?
lovely flash from Redguard.
A couple of
Good,
ultimates
nice
to
run
work
from
with here.
Redguard,
Obviously,
really.
Kiko
This kill over
getting
towards
his
here. This
That
is, that's silly, man.
just an outrageous shot from Yampy.
It says Valorant.
Gets a second as well, but it's just not enough. Giantx not giving up just yet. 1 round separating them.
Okay, last chance on this. One
Full
chance.
purchase. Ult, Kiko's is there, Pit's there on the other side.
I mean,
Oh wait, Hoodie's on. What's just happened to Hoodie early on here?
My God.
Well, answer right back is that he's being hunted down on the other side too. Cloud gonna post it
Oh, it
through,
was
catches a tag
close,
towards
bro.
Enzo.
I thought it was a fast insta
But
rush
Hoodie's
as well.
on
He's
12 HP.
shooting a
He must have been
recon.
spammed here by Enzo potentially. I
yeah,
don't really
so
know.
he was spammed at the beginning and
That's
then
a
they ordered
heavy
him
loss.
back.
But this is all
Damage for
not where it's
damage.
heading. Again, straight
Similar,
towards
I mean,
A.
it's literally the same setup we had,
Yeah,
right?
he sat in his
With the
pit.
Viper ult, double over towards short, camera, flash.
And, I mean, that's his on the A side. He's got his setup here, and already Kiko's on this side.
Wait, this is
The
great.
difference
Full
being
person
this time
info.
around,
1,
there was a
2,
third
3,
member.
4.
Kiko gonna confirm
I
a ton
found
of
him.
information.
Yeah, know
Now
where they
slip
all are.
back on towards sight.
Do they continue? They've
Okay,
got
and
50
then they
seconds.
have to
Operator,
cancel.
Phantom, and obviously
And
three
what, are they
members
gonna run
noted now.
into,
Giantx gonna try and find
mid?
some sort of a window.
They're going to run
B.
into the camera Omen flash.
B main seems off the menu, doesn't it, with what Enzo's been doing? So maybe quickly up middle already. Mystic seems to consider that one. He's having a little look
Enzo
here.
doesn't have
Nat's
recon.
ready for it. He knows what they're doing. The information is there. The slowdown, 30 seconds
Okay,
now.
Enzo doesn't
They gotta
have
commit
recon
to
for
this. They gotta
30
make their move.
seconds.
They got to get towards the site.
20
But
seconds
on the
as
back
well,
lines
so
is
he doesn't get
Enzo
recon for any
waiting,
of this.
watching. patiently
this hold like?
looking
What a
to do the
flash.
damage. Good flash to force him off the angle, but Mystic unaffected so far. Could make his presence noted.
Yoru
Mystic
team
can
flash,
find all
Mystic
three.
kill
They're
3.
trying to come to his
Yeah,
side
so
and
the
get an
Yoru
end zone.
team flash,
The
but it hit
unknown
everyone
element. This is
else.
the time they close out
Lovely
surely.
flash.
It's all on Cloud with 10 seconds. I don't know if it's enough.
I
but
can't
he's still
plant,
gonna make a
no
damn
matter
good
what.
go of it. 5 seconds now.
Man, this flash
Enzo
from
just
Kiko
needs
is
to live, and
outrageous.
he knows it. He keeps his heart
Holy,
beating,
this was
and
a close
Liquid
one.
make it
Nicely
out
done there.
of the danger zone. 13 rounds.